the first thing I wanted to talk about, guys.
You're not
First
a
of all,
scientist?
I don't. Last time I checked, no,
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm a female body inspector.
Mm.
Just joking. That's offensive, and gross, and predatory. And now I've learned better.
I mean, you could just be a body inspector.
That's not that just opened up my options a lot more.
That kind of sounds creepier.
Is it?
This
What
person
if
has a business tensile belt.
bodybuilders? What if there's construction workers that build bodybuilders, and
That'd
then
be funny.
that guy is the inspector for the bodybuilder? So he's
Bodybuilder.
looking. So the bodybuilder's like in the
Bodybuilder
background,
builders.
like doing all this, and he's like inspecting them. He's like, look, got like a level out, and has like a.
Oh, I
It's
get
like,
it.
oh
like,
man, this is
Bob.
not up to code at all.
I was thinking Dr. Frankenstein, bodybuilder. He just builds bodies.
Oh,
I was thinking.
yeah, I like that too.
I was thinking like Bob the bodybuilder builder.
Oh,
Like,
Bob the
he
Builder built a
builds-
body.
He
Body
builds
builder?
bodybuilders. Like with
How
like
many
tools
bodies
and
can Bob Builder build a body?
stuff. How many bodies can Bob the bodybuilder build if Bob the bodybuilder builder builds bodies?
You said build like 3 times. in a row.
Pretty
It was
good.
okay.
That's a hard one. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it also
Anyway.
doesn't help that that it isn't real, and so you're just making up the sins on the fly. So
That's true. I am an expert in the art of improv. Hi, everybody. Welcome to path number 92 here. It says on my notebook.
ooh,
We're getting close to the
92.
100th episode. It's pretty crazy. It's a couple months away still. It's only, 8 episodes, so it's 2 months. So no need to
good
worry about
math.
it now. Not like we have anything cool planned for you guys. That'd be crazy.
No way.
No. This is great. Everybody, introduce yourselves. Below me, we got, not below me. Below me, we have Trace. That would be awful if it was. Yeah, let's just forget I said that joke.
that was
Trace.
funny though. I
It's
don't think
down there.
anyone thought that until you said it.
Hello. I just took a shot of Dayquil, so I'm ready to rock and roll.
Nice. Mix that with Viagra and you get yourself a party, brother.
Yeah, though.
Sorry, I keep
Ew.
bringing it back to that place. Kenny, what's up? It's Kenny Smithy.
Hello.
It's
How
the
y'all
dude.
doing? It's Kenny. I've worked 7 days straight, mostly 12. So
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Been
doing
there.
great. Woo!
That's why you're gonna see. That's why I placed us in the way we were at, because like if this was like a baseline of energy levels right here, where the bottom of me and Mason are, it's like the
I'm at
low
the-
levels down here and then the high levels up here.
I'm mostly below the level.
Yeah, well that's why you're down there. Well, you're over there. Yeah, down there. And then beside me over here, this kooky kangaroo caretaker, Mason
Where?
Greenwell.
Oh, me. Hey, what's up?
You.
Yeah, that's me. Hi.
If I
How
were
are
to
you?
look at you in the eye, Mason, all I gotta do is look at this. This.
Oh, wait,
my-
that's the other way.
chihuahua.
No.
If I look at my chihuahua, would it be like it when I'm gonna put him real close to the screen?
Hey, where'd Van go?
Trace, wanna give him a kiss? Give Taco a kiss?
Oh, my.
Oh, ew.
Oh, that was
Hi, Taco.
What
gross.
are you guys doing?
Nothing, bro.
Ew.
Don't
Hi,
worry, don't
Taco.
worry, don't
You just Frenched a
worry.
dog.
He's cool. He's cool. You've never Frenched a dog before?
No. I believe people get arrested for doing that.
Good, because this episode is being recorded. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. This is great. We're off to a freight train start. We're really zooming through. So I want to start us off with a little bit of a brain game to kind of like boost up the energy levels down here. So this will kind of get you guys going. Mason and I
Okay.
earlier were talking about. Well, I guess we'll do this with Kenny because you're the only one I haven't brought this up to before the show since you just got here.
Great, thanks.
Kenny, what do you call that thing? Like you get some money from like a grandma or something like for your birthday or Christmas, and you have to write a thank you letter, and you gotta be like, thank you for the $20. It went to not drugs, right? And you say, love, Kenny. And then you put and you fold that up. What do you put that letter into to then send it off into the magical world of post?
I say envelope.
Envelope. All right, he says
I
envelope.
know the other word, but I refuse to say it.
Oh.
Okay. Well, a little Voldemort situation we got here going on here, Trace. Trace, what do you call that word?
Wow, let me really think about this.
Okay.
I need to go
Yeah.
out to the mailbox and grab. I would say envelope. I would also say envelope.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That actually makes more sense that you guys are down there because you're below Mason and I once again. Mason and I both say envelope.
Yeah.
What's considered the correct
I
pronunciation?
feel like
I think it's
I feel
envelope.
like I say envelope. I feel like I switch it back and forth. Because Mason and I were thinking of other words where we do that. Because I feel like sometimes with caramel I do that. I say caramel or I say caramel.
Oh, definitely switch back and forth.
You know what's a crazy word that I used to get in a lot of arguments with when I worked in Illinois was caddy corner.
What's your
Caddy corner.
Okay.
There's a group of people that call it kitty corner.
Oh no!
No
No,
way.
no.
Yeah, no, 100% fact. That's 100% true,
I
especially
hate
around
corner.
Chicago.
They can stay in Illinois, little pedos.
But
Well, that's
so
a good
we
word too. In the UK, they say pedo.
yeah.
Pedophile.
Yeah.
Which is so fun. I love it that way. It's more
But
insulting, but yeah, it's
we looked up
over there. They
we
really
looked
do.
up that word
crazy.
and it's actually
They're
not
crazy.
caddy corner. It's cadder, CADDER. It's cadder corner.
with a D.
Catter
Yeah.
corner.
It's
Cadder
cadder
corner.
corner. It's not. It's
I've
not
never really
caddy
thought of
corner.
it as caddy, like a cat. I never thought of it in that. I just assumed it was like CADDY. Caddy corner.
Catta.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know how that
K-
makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I always just thought it was caddy corner, and then I heard kitty corner, and that made sense. You know why they called it that because it's cat and kitty. But anyway, that's a weird one that I've experienced
I've
a
never
lot
heard of
in
that
my
one.
life.
What about Pirates of the
Oh,
Well, in that
Caribbean.
sense, it's Caribbean, but
Caribbean?
if we
Yeah,
talk
true.
about on the
Yeah.
map, it's the Caribbean.
The Caribbean
Yeah.
is the actual the movie.
Yeah, but
But
Pirates
why
of the
is it-
Caribbean.
'cause
It's
an
not
Amer-
Pirates
it-
of the Caribbean.
it's an
It
American
can't
I
be.
don't. I don't know. It doesn't have the same flow to it.
But like
I
if you
switch
were
it back
on
and forth
vacation, you would
anyway.
say
Really?
you were going to the Caribbean.
It doesn't. Caribbean doesn't flow right with the first part.
Yeah.
Pirates of
Right.
the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that's
It's
just
like a
something that
Caribbean
it just makes
has
me
like a
feel
nice
better
flow
when
to
you
it.
say it that way.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
like-
It just sounds more appealing.
It's like with caramel. Like I say caramel sometimes, but sometimes I say caramel, and I like caramel because it feels like silky smooth, like caramels in my mouth when I'm saying
Yeah,
it.
I feel like
It's like
yeah,
flows.
caramel sounds better.
Yeah,
I don't
caramel
like
sounds
caramel
better.
or caramel, but
You don't like caramel?
I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like if it's in candy, I'll probably have it because it's candy. But
How do you say the state that Las Vegas is in?
Nevada.
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 I've heard people say Nevada.
And then the town in Missouri is Nevada. And it's
Yeah, that
the
shit
same
drives me
thing.
insane. I've fought with people for that. I hate it.
Uh,
I'm gonna fight you, them.
What
method.
about Arizona or
yeah.
Arizonia?
No, I've never heard
Oh,
about
that's
okay.
Arizona.
That's from What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's-
Oh, okay. That one's right.
Arizonia.
I don't know if this is true, but I've just kind of noticed this. Have you ever heard of anyone say Tuscan, Arizona?
I was
I
gonna
have heard
ask
Tuscan.
that.
I
It's
feel
spelled
like I
the
have.
same way. right?
Is Tuscan and Tucson the
Tucson.
same place?
Tuscan
Email,
is.
No
email
idea.
down below, mellowbrickroad.podcast@gmail.com. Let us know.
Is that in Italy or am I ignorant?
Tuscan, Italy is a thing. That Tuscan, Italy. Okay, wait.
Well, no, I think I've
Tuscany.
heard
Wait.
people say
Oh.
Tuscan, Arizona, though.
I have not.
I'm worried.
Okay,
that we're
well,
all,
maybe
like,
no,
we're
maybe
all like flirting with
maybe
the
that could be
zone
completely
of
wrong.
stupidity right now. Like all
Yeah,
No, yeah, that could be
I think I'm
completely-
just ignorant. I think that's
I
what
think
it is.
it's Tuscany. Right?
Italy
Tuscany.
is Tuscany.
Tuscany.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
It's got a Y.
And then is there a Tuscany?
We were close.
Can you check for Arizona now? Check for Tucson
Yeah.
and Tuscan, Arizona, because I feel like I have.
Well, I think
heard
it's
that.
just people that look at it would pronounce it Tuscan
I
because
saw
it's Tucon, right?
Yeah, C-O-N.
Oh, see it. Okay.
It's O-N is the actual spelling, but yeah, they're pronouncing it like it's A-N.
So some other words that I have here that are also like commonly mispronounced. Just while I'm looking this up, does anybody here say aunt instead of aunt?
Certain circumstances, but usually I say aunt.
I feel like I would say
No.
great aunt maybe if I was talking to a
Yeah.
British person.
Yeah.
Ant all the way. Just like the butter
Um,
ant.
Aunt.
yeah, most
I
of
would
the time
say
I said
aunt.
aunt.
I definitely don't like pronouncing it aunt just because there's that U in there. So like it just like just looking at it, you're like that shouldn't be pronounced aunt because like it should be pronounced aunt.
Yeah.
It's one of them English words.
Yeah, so it's just like it should be pronounced aunt, and yet it's not. It's not.
Yeah. I honestly I mispronounce so many common words anyway that
You said
it doesn't
tomato or
surprise
tomato,
me
but I
anytime.
don't think people are calling it tomato, bro.
Dude, English people definitely say tomato. That's
Oh
definitely
yeah, I
a
keep
real
forgetting
thing.
about
Tomato.
yeah. Yes,
That's
yes.
the whole reason why that's the
What
saying.
about, gala,
Oh, like a Met Gala?
like a Met Gala or
Gala?
Met Gala.
Oh, I always say gala. I don't.
Or is
I don't. If I
what's the
read it, I
opposite
would
one?
probably
Gala.
say gala.
Oh,
But then I
Not
would say
gala?
gala and
Is
like,
gala
oh,
a
it's
thing?
probably gala,
Gala.
like a gala apple.
What about pajamas? Pajamas.
Oh.
ooh,
I'm gonna put my pajamas on. I'd pajamas.
Yeah.
dude, I'll say like I'm gonna
Pajamas.
say jammy jams or something.
say
I
that.
never say that
Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
word.
When I was younger, I would avoid that whole situation with people by just calling them PJs.
Yeah.
Weird.
Putting them on PJs.
Yeah.
What a weird word, pajamas. Why? I don't know.
Super weird.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I wish I would have like look it up so I could like surprise you guys with some cool meaning of the word pajamas. But we're
Probably
gonna
just
have to-
means material worn to bed.
I just want to know where the word came from. You know, it's just a weird word.
Probably someone who's bored.
Yeah. What about data? Data.
Oh man, that
Ooh.
one's hard. That one's pretty interchangeable, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
that one's a
Data
50-50,
mostly.
I think.
I think I would say
Data?
let me
Steal
look
the-
at the data.
Steal
Let
the
me look
data.
at the data.
Steal the data.
I think I want to look at the data, but I think it's a data center.
Ooh, data center.
Data center.
I don't know. This is
Data
interesting though.
center. I don't know. Data.
If only the
And I'm
listeners could
using
see us
data on my
pondering these
phone.
right now.
I'm using data on my phone for sure. I don't use data on my phone.
Oh yeah. It's just it's weird how those you can just like interchange them the pronunciation like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
If
I
our
hate
English,
that.
If our English teachers could
you're
see
from
us
the big
now.
city though. You're from the big city
That's true. That's true, Mason.
where they say all them fancy words. Whoa.
Dude, I hate how you'll watch like a documentary or something, and some people are so well educated that they use all these big words just in common like vernacular, and you're just like, I don't know what you're talking
like
about.
that word you just
Vernacular.
used?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's I don't even know if I use that
You
correctly.
used it-
I just
Sounds
took a
like, did I
shot.
use that right?
You used it
Yeah.
correctly. Vernacular. Yeah.
Yeah, I always take a
I'm
shot
the
at it
smart
because
people. I am
yeah.
the smart people.
no, you always take a shot on those because I feel like 90% of the time, either no one's going to call you out on it or no one knows either. So they're.
I like using big words. It's fun. I like learning.
I don't
big
mind
words.
using big words, but like I hate when people use big words, and I'm just like, I don't know what you said.
I hate when I find a big word that just is like a smaller word that already explains it, and it's like this is the
Yes,
word
and
that's
that
like
too.
show offy. Just say
Yeah.
the word you mean. But I like finding like new like a big word that means something very specific. That's because then you can just whip that bitch out, and people go, "What does that mean?" It's like, oh, that's actually the thing of when you like have to like when you're walking and talking with someone, and you have to like your shoelaces come untied, you have to like stop, and you have that feeling of like you don't know if you should tell them to stop or you think you can tie your shoes fast enough to catch up with them. And it's like that emotional distraughtness you're feeling. That's what that 14 syllable word means.
What is that word?
Jingle flippin' shishka melon Titus ism.
That was only 12 syllables, but okay.
I added the
Yeah,
ism at the end, though. Penis.
Fair enough.
There you go,
Fair
two
enough.
more.
All right.
Yeah.
What were you saying before this, though?
Next.
Yeah, I don't remember, but we're gonna move on because
Okay.
we got something important we gotta talk about. It's all over the internet. And
Oh.
Kenny, I don't know if you've experienced this yet, but Drake Bell has a new song out.
Oh.
New song?
It's
I
really
did see
good,
him
guys.
singing the
It's
Drake and
really-
Josh thing today. I did see that though.
You were watching it?
Wait, what? What
What?
Drake and Josh thing?
the theme song. I seen him singing it like live,
And
like people didn't know the word.
Wait, is that how it goes?
I
Yeah.
found the
Yeah,
way.
you're on
Yeah,
it.
I found a
thought-
way.
I thought I was with Jonas Brothers for a second.
Whoops.
No.
I found a way. I found a way.
It's not
Yeah,
realized.
Portrait
It's realign in the song.
Oh.
Realize he stopped his show. Like he's like, all right, if y'all are gonna sing the song, get the
Oh,
word.
really? Sing it right? That's badass.
It's realign. It rhymes. Nothing rhymes.
I'll have to jam out. I'm gonna have to jam out with it later.
Anyway,
I
new
love
song.
it.
His new song is good.
It's called I Kind of Relate. It's slow. It starts slow. It is very emotional. I love
Good
it.
It's very
him.
good.
It was
Good
so
for
The video's good.
especially after watching that
Documentary.
horrifying
I'm in
docu-series.
I'm in the middle of it right now.
Oh, you are watching it?
Oh,
Oh, thank
man.
God. Okay, we can talk about it a little bit then.
Yeah.
Guys,
I
guys,
literally I've
Well,
seen
the
most,
ending is all
guys.
about Drake.
What the hell, guys?
I've seen most of the part about Drake like on TikTok, but in the
Oh.
show I'm watching it literally just like cliffhanger with him walking in, at the very
Yeah,
end.
I think it's the very last
Oh.
episode.
Yeah.
Dude, it's 2
Episode
episodes.
3 is tough.
So I'm on
3
the
and 4
left.
both.
Yeah, it's the worst one.
Oh,
yeah, I guess
man.
both of them are.
It's horrible, man. What the
Well,
fuck's going on?
Is he
Well,
still in
fuck?
trouble? Didn't he get in trouble though too?
But also, you have to remember,
Hurt people.
hurt people. Exactly. He got Kenny. Fuck, he got hurt, dude. It's
Yeah,
fucking
man,
bad, dude.
I've seen some of it.
It's
yeah.
fucked up, man. And if this becomes a clip, I'm not censoring the fucks. I'm not censoring the fucks out. 'Cause it is.
That
It's
whole
fucked up,
whole
man.
generation of
That sucks.
Nickelodeon stars, man.
And
Terrible.
Oh,
when I was
yeah,
when
dude.
I was watching with Devin, I was like, dude, this was like we grew up in this era of like massive kids TV. Like no other generation had this. It was like either like you had like adult shows that were like Star Trek that were like adult shows, but like kids could watch them because they weren't
Right.
like or you had like Thundercats, like animated shows. That was it, like cartoon, like He-Man and stuff, and Transformers. So like this was like actual kids. Oh, dude,
Like
it's so-
sitcoms for kids. Yeah.
Dude, all that
Yeah.
I thought all that was better than SNL. I was like, dude, these kids are literally the same level, if not better, than SNL. This is insane. And
Seeing the
Amanda
clips-
Bynes was the greatest of them all, man.
Yeah, she went. Oh man.
Oh, it's fuck, man, it sucks.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyway,
I think
his
that's
song's
just
so
all
good.
of. Yeah, I think that's
The-
all of Hollywood, man.
Do they talk about
It's
in
fucking gross.
the end of the episodes or anything about the Dan Schneider, Amanda Bynes like baby thing?
Ugh, no, not that part.
No,
Never mentioned that.
No, there's just like
I heard a
more
rumor about
weirdness
that.
of,
I don't
like,
know.
how he
Yeah.
like perpetuated like sexual innuendos throughout like Zoe 101, Salmon Cat.
Well, they got
iCarly,
really
shit
bad
like
in
that.
like
Oh.
those. Yeah.
Victorious was the worst of them all. That one had a lot
See,
of
I never-
sexual stuff in it.
I
didn't
never
watch
saw
that
the
so much.
Salmon Cat
I
or
watched it when I
Victorious.
was younger.
I watched
'cause it had a-
iCarly.
when I was in middle school, I watched Victorious a lot because it had a lot
Yeah.
of sexual innuendos.
I remember iCarly, and I don't remember a lot, but then I do remember thinking that there was a lot of feet in iCarly. There's a lot of bare
Yeah.
feet.
I saw. Have you guys seen that meme online? That's like it'll be like a picture of something, and then it'll have like Mr. Incredible's face, like the people who don't know.
Oh,
And
Oh,
like
yeah.
a really scared face of like the people who know. And the
Yeah.
one I
Yeah.
saw today was the Nickelodeon. The sign above the studio is the shape of a
The
foot.
big foot.
And,
Yeah.
and it was the shape of that, and it was like, and then the
Oh.
meme, and I was like, "Oh no!" I thought, "No,
It's like our childhoods are getting ripped apart right now.
I didn't
So
know
gross,
that.
It's so gross.
Growing up, I always thought Disney was kind of the creepy one, just because they always talked about like the stuff that they hid in like Disney movies and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
guess
then
I kind of probably did too.
I would watch Nickelodeon as a kid, thinking like I'm watching this. This is a safer way to watch.
SpongeBob. And then
Well, yeah, and I
SpongeBob's
watched
making you gay.
SpongeBob. He's
You
Well-
didn't even know SpongeBob was making you gay the whole time, Kenny. You didn't even
that's
know.
why. God.
Ah.
Dude, do you guys remember Ren and Stimpy on Nickelodeon
Yes.
though? That one
Oh
had
my
the
gosh.
most
Fucking-
adult, like
But-
just innuendos though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It was like overtly adult,
Dude,
which is why
I
I, think
remember-
it was so fucking great.
Yeah, I
Like South
remember
Park.
watching a clip like not too long ago of the two main characters sawing a piece of wood.
Oh, I've
and
seen
they
that clip.
put it on
Yeah.
the end of one guy, and he's bent over.
Here's the clip.
And then the other guy, the other guy puts a saw in between his legs and then starts sawing it like that.
And it's in between his butt cheeks.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
between
it
his
is.
butt cheeks, and like the
Yeah, it is.
sawdust is like
Oh, can you just remind me of something? No,
is
keep
like
going,
him
keep going.
finishing. Like it is so crazy. I was like, how did this even get put on TV?
I used to have a Stimpy doll when I was younger. Remember that, Trace? The red guy, right? Was that Stimpy?
Yeah.
I had him as a doll, like a little plush doll.
That's the bigger one?
Yeah, I loved him.
That was
Yeah,
That
that was a show I was.
red guy
It
with
was
blue
like
nose.
everything was flat on his face, like the eyes and everything was like stitched on, but he had like a little piece of fabric for his tongue. And I used to suck on that tongue all night long. No, I never did. I never once until just now thought of that. Just so everyone is aware, I just now put that memory in my own head.
It would also that also makes sense why we're probably in like the largest just like sex driven generation ever.
Why our generation and the ones below and above are like super like sexually driven because of the shows we were watching.
Yeah,
like that's why. Yeah,
Makes
maybe
sense.
who knows? But I also argue that
What about
video
the
games
baby
don't make you a
boomers?
mass murderer,
Generations
right?
named after
It's just
sex.
sort of the same thing as video games, but I guess it's different than video games because they're actual actors, they're real people as these characters in these shows. So it's like
know.
you could be like, oh, I could be like Ariana Grande, and you could put on like short shorts and like a really low cut tank top that's like padded or something. There was a clip in there from from Zoe 101. She's like, should I wear this top? It makes me look chesty. And I almost fucking vomited in the living
It's like a 12-year-old girl,
Ugh.
literally.
Yeah.
Oh,
They do that in all that too, or something, I think. No, maybe not.
man.
Well, okay, how about the hot tub scene with Amanda Bynes? Like, you have to remember,
oh yeah,
he was the head writer. He wrote that scene and wrote himself into that hot tub with her.
While
And everybody was too scared to be like, maybe we shouldn't do that. So it just happened. Like,
it was almost more gross that he was fully clothed in there. It made it even more awkward too.
Oh yeah, it definitely made it more.
almost
yeah, it was like a
he
power
wasn't supposed
move
to be in there at
thing.
all. You know, like you're not supposed to be here. You're in fully clothed. You know.
Oh,
Weird,
Let's
dude.
see this.
I never even thought of
hate
it like that.
Let's talk about something more fun. This is still like, I know this is gonna be a weird segue, but like it's still like a sexual thing, but like not in a creepy, weird, bad way. This is kind of a fun. This is a fun like jellicle, like silly, like people just being goofy, not like Dan Schneider being goofy. This is like other people being like funny goofy.
Yeah, he was a real goofy guy.
He was a really goofy guy around kids. Yeah, that's one way to say it.
All right, so what's the goofy thing?
Anyway,
Yeah.
so this is Mothman. This is a Mothman statue that's in West
Oh
Virginia.
yeah, I like Mothman. Oh, why is this sexualized?
Well,
Whoa.
They have a lot of fan fiction of Mothman.
his butt. See his butt.
Oh.
Whoa.
But here's the thing that's funny. So the local news in this town had to go out and be like, people, stop putting quarters in the Mothman statue's butt crack. Stop putting quarters in his butt crack. That's not where quarters go. So
Do they get stuck in there? I guess
you can
they
like at the
could.
very top of the cheeks. You can like slide it in a little bit, and it'll like stick.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
That's
That's
funny.
awesome.
I saw
They
a
should
lot
go
of
full
videos of
in.
that.
They should go full fledged and make it a coin machine and make his eyes
Oh,
light
for
up or
sure.
something.
Yeah,
Right?
dude, that would be. Yeah, just lean
Why?
into it.
Lean into
Well,
it.
yeah, why does the city care?
Yeah.
Make a little
It-
coin
somebody's
slot in
gonna-
Like a
there.
touristy thing.
Here's the thing: if
It's a
you
dope
make it look
statue.
like that, people are going to do weird stuff to it. If they're just sticking quarters up there, I'd say take it as a win.
Put some
Yeah, I
paint
would have
on
made a
that guy.
slot.
I'd for sure
then-
visit. I'd for sure visit this. That is so fucking cool.
Yeah, no, it looks
That
dope.
is really cool.
I thought it was going to be like, on like copper statues where like if you rub it enough, it like changes like the color or
Yes.
whatever.
Oh,
It-
yeah,
it
yeah.
keeps it keeps it polished, and then the rest of it gets tarnished. So
Yeah.
you just have this one polished spot where they've been rubbing
Yeah.
it.
So
It was
yeah,
a
I thought it was, his
dog's
cheeks were
nose
just
or
going to be like coppered up.
Yeah, so the Drake Bell song, by the way, before I leave, that was the Mothman. That's fun. I kind of wiped our memories away. Drake Bell's got a new song out, guys.
Okay.
It's called I Kind of Relate. It's really good. You should all look it up. It's great. He also has an album that was made in Mexico. It's fantastic. I was listening to it last
Kinda
night.
relate.
Almost crying, because it was just so rough. Anyway. Did you guys see that new Roadhouse movie?
No, but it looks good. Well, I think
Is it
here's
out?
the thing. I think it is
Ooh,
out.
that's a thumbs down from Trace. My parents watched it last night. Trace
No,
watched it.
Sorry. I'm
Here's the thing. I don't think Jake Gyllenhaal can do a bad movie. So,
Well, you're wrong about that.
It's definitely not his fault.
No,
Okay.
he's probably the best.
I will compromise on that.
I only saw like 5 minutes tops collectively of it, and I don't think Jake Gyllenhaal is the problem.
Okay.
He can't be. He's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay. Well, that's fair then.
He's amazing.
He will do bad movies sometimes. It's just what happens.
I will say Conor McGregor is a good fighter.
Not a good actor.
He's
fair
not very
enough.
good at delivering lines.
I have seen one
Kenny,
clip from it. I have seen one clip.
You can't even imagine. I mean, you've seen a clip, so you can.
Oh,
But like, dude, it's not.
I can
oh my
give you
God,
something
Where
to
the
imagine.
fuck is everybody?
It's weird,
I-
dude. It's
Think
weird.
about this: Mothman's statue there. That's Conor McGregor in the movie.
Oh,
People
just
keep
little-
saying,
Oh.
crack.
that's fine.
Why are you so
Whatever.
mad? Stop.
just
Nothing wrong with a
Stop
little
putting quarters in
tasteful
my
male
crack.
nude.
I don't know how to do
Dude,
an Irish accent.
It is not a little tasteful male nudity. It is too long of a scene.
What?
Is he?
Oh,
I mean,
just his
it's
butt.
backside.
What?
It's backside,
Oh,
but
you
it's
see
like
you actually see his butt?
it's so long. Like not his ass. The
His
scene.
butt?
It's like
A long
30
ass.
seconds of just like focused on him walking down the street, and you're like, do we need to be seeing this right now?
Oh, he's just naked walking down
That's
the
like
street.
that's
Yeah,
actually
he's
like
do
the,
what did he Tom
the
did he do?
Jodorowsky movie, The Mountain, that George Harrison from the Beatles was going to star in. He was like, Jodorowsky, bruh, can we not, like this whole like 5 minute scene of me washing my asshole on camera, can we maybe like, at least, like I know you want that, for some reason it's really important for the movie, can we cut it down to like 10 seconds?
Is that
Did he
the
do
dude
that?
I'll get out
guy?
of my office right now. I'll just star in the movie. And so Jodorowsky starred in the movie, and he wiped his own asshole on well, not to wipe, he cleaned in a river on the big screen. It's a great
Is
movie.
that the
From the
Dune guy
70s.
or no?
The Dune guy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Spanish director. He's fantastic. I love him.
What?
I'd kill an indie for him, except for Trace. And he also
Back
would be
to
amazing. And also be
Roadhouse
kidding. I wouldn't kill
real
you
quick.
either.
Roadhouse.
Yes. So I saw them watching it, my parents, and the fighting looked completely CGI'd. Like
Okay.
they would like throw punches, but as soon as they would like grapple, it immediately looked like CGI.
That
Yeah.
Like,
sucks.
think of not the movie Deadpool. Think of like, remember years before that movie came out when that test footage
No.
got leaked of Deadpool
Oh yes.
in the van? It looked like that kind of like CGI.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking
So and then also just anytime Conor McGregor opened his mouth, like I was telling Trace, like if I was at a bar and Conor McGregor was yelling at me the way he was yelling at Jake Gyllenhaal, I would be on the floor laughing. It was so funny to listen to. It was like insanity.
I also don't know if he blinks in the movie.
Coked out
Like
of
he's
his
just
mind,
like
dude.
Ooh.
He's been
fucking wide-eyed
Oh
and
my
smiling
goodness,
the
dude,
whole
it's
time. You're like,
crazy.
Jesus.
I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
Would that movie be better if you saw the original Roadhouse?
I've heard.
I have never seen it.
Is
I
that-
I haven't either.
I haven't
Is it?
either.
I think I have, or maybe I just remember.
With Patrick, is it Patrick
Patrick
Swayze?
Swayze, yeah. I've seen pieces of it. I think.
The only bit of it I've even seen is just the little bit that makes fun of it in Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Roadhouse.
I've really only seen that scene when Patrick Swayze gets in his car, and he has.
I just
to,
feel
every
like there's
time
a lot of
Every time he
kicks.
turns his car, he has to kick the wheel to turn it. That's the scene that Family Guy copies off of too. But that happens in the movie.
He actually does that in the movie.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh,
So
There's
no, I have
there's
idea.
no
okay.
there's
I
no
think- I
Family
think he has a
Guy
room in-
homage in the new one.
I think there's like a lake
Yeah.
or something, or like water.
Well, hello there.
Oh, hello there, little girl.
Hello.
Hello. Just came to say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, wow.
She
there. I think there's a scene in that movie where his house is like he's in one room in his house has like a large like the wall is a window facing water. That's all I know. I think I've read online today that someone was like from seeing the original. I mean, it has nothing to do with the original.
Right.
Like, it's not a remake. It's
Right.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
The bar. I think the bar from the original is like there, but I don't think it's not like the same story or anything.
Right, but is
I
it
don't-
like a Dukes of Hazzard kind of thing where like the movie wasn't bad. It didn't age well probably, but
The
it
Dukes of
probably if
Hazzard
you
movie?
watch but if you
Okay.
watch like the TV shows, you probably like really enjoyed the movie, you
I
know.
like the TV show.
Johnny Knoxville.
The one with Johnny Knoxville. You're
Yeah,
saying?
and Sean William Scott. great cast.
As a
Oh,
fun
yeah.
movie.
Great.
I like
Yeah.
those
William
movies.
And
Oh.
some guy that died recently. Archer loves the guy. Burt Reynolds.
Oh, Burt
Oh,
Reynolds.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Burt Reynolds. That's
No,
another
no one
word.
says
That's
that.
pronunciation. Reynolds.
No, I would give you Rihanna and Rihanna because Rihanna came out saying
Ooh.
her name's actually Rihanna, and then the internet's like, no, it's Rihanna.
Kelsey. Kels.
Kels, yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
they say it's Kels?
It's technically Kels, is what the
Yeah,
dad said.
they said it was Kels. But then like his
But
dad
Travis
got
Kelsey
they
said
were
he's
calling
just going
him
to
or
stay
something?
Kelsey.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Rihanna, Umbrella, A,
Yeah.
A.
I don't know any
Hey.
other words.
I knew you were gonna do another one. I thought you would wait longer. Like I thought it'd be when somebody started talking, maybe. But
Yeah. So speaking of that Roadhouse movie, so I have a list here of a few of these movies that are like remakes or they're like 30-year later sequels.
Okay.
I have like Ghostbusters, Frozen
Okay.
Empire. I haven't
Okay.
seen any of the new Ghostbusters movies.
I
I have
haven't.
No.
no idea if they're good.
I
don't
think
know-
this batch
I don't
is
know why they're
decent.
making them.
Paul Rudd's good.
Yeah, I think
like
this
Paul
batch is
Rudd.
decent.
I'm
And
just
then
like,
this new one's going to have the original cast back in it, or most of them,
yeah, most of them, the ones that didn't fuck over in the first two movies,
or died.
or died. That too.
I've
Which
never
you
seen
could call
any of
getting
them.
fucked over since the first two movies because they got fucked over by death, by
Uh.
Father Time, by Father Kronos, Daddy Kronos, fucking ate them, dude.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember either movie too well.
Been reading that Greek mythology book, Trace. I told you.
yeah, I can tell.
I don't know. I should probably check them out, but I never cared enough for the original movies that I
Same.
never felt like I needed to watch these.
I like the first
Yeah.
one. I don't think I've even seen the second one, but I like the
Which
first one.
one
with
is
Sigourney
the
Weaver in it.
Michelin guy in?
First one,
Okay.
right?
He's
I think it's
Stay Puft,
the.
man. Stay Puft.
Isn't it the marshmallow guy?
The
Is
Michelin.
it
Yeah,
Bill
Stay
Zare?
Puft.
It's the Michelin Man.
It's
Yeah.
Stay
The
Puft.
Michelin Man's tires.
It is Stay Puft. Well, I thought like everyone calls him Marshmallow Man, but it's actually the Michelin Man. No, you're right. It is
Oh.
it's
Those are tires.
Stay Puft. Well, I know, but I'm saying the mascot. The mascot from Michelin got big, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's the Marshmallow Man," because people are dumb. They didn't know
Do you know why he's white?
because
The Michelin Man?
I don't know why.
Because he's made of tires.
Racism? I don't know.
No, well,
Oh
no.
yeah, he's a big fan of
Limited
No,
printing
because
ability?
tires used to be white.
On the sides?
I think they used to be made all
They
white.
used to be wooden, which is another word that starts with W. I guess is that your connection?
Did they used to be wooden?
Yes, they
Like
used to
on
be-
a car? On a car?
We-
Yes, a model. Yeah, like a Model A.
They
Oh,
had rubber
see?
tires. Now
Do you think they were
wagons-
wooden
wagons-
tires?
Wooden spokes and shit.
Maybe
Yeah,
wooden
maybe.
spokes.
I've been to
I don't
the
know about
Heartland Car Museum
tires.
a million times. You fuckers got nothing on me right now.
I mean, maybe that would be
Carriage-
crazy. I
hey,
couldn't imagine that
Carriages
actually
used to be
working
made
though.
of wood, bro.
I get carriages and wheels on the carriage being made of wood. I get
was
that
at an auction
1,000%. But
yesterday.
I feel
They
like
had
that's
a
when they
horse and
retired.
buggy, and those tires.
Yes,
now
I
that I'm
get
thinking
those
about it,
are
probably
wooden.
steel. They were probably made of metal. They probably weren't wooden because it's 2024. Even the Amish have caught up a little bit. They're going to auction.
Yeah, as
today,
long as it's
but-
not like autonomized or energized. I
I
think.
wanted to know if you guys. What do
Yeah,
you guys
weird
think of
subject.
that new The Crow movie? Have you guys seen anything on Skarsgård on that?
No,
I saw somebody
I wanna
came
see
out
the original
not
one.
in favor.
Oh,
The
original-
Crow's good. I like that movie. When
The
I was a
original's
kid.
a fucking awesome movie.
I need to
Mark-
watch it because that's where the guy
Brandon
died,
Lee.
right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
who-
said
That's Bruce Lee's
some-
son.
yeah. Some
Yeah.
people
Somebody
were
came out.
very
and
upset
was
about
like-
it. The
yeah,
director
somebody
of
was
The
like,
Crow, the
"Yo."
original Crow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see
They were
why
like-
they're upset about it.
He died for this movie, so let the movie just be.
Yeah,
Like, don't.
I think it's
it's
good as is.
so good.
As far as I hear, I've never seen it, but I heard it's really
doesn't
good.
need a remake. Just rewatch it. Because the thing is,
Yeah.
but like the beginning part is so hardcore. Like before, like when he dies, like the whole part of him dying is
Mhm.
fucking really intense.
Seen
I
it.
just
gets
remember him
fucking
getting
murdered.
shot or something.
I think his
and
girlfriend. I
he comes
think the guy's
Yeah,
like.
that's where he
I think they
dies.
like because he gets like brought back because it's like a terrible deed gets cast on him and his girlfriend or wife or whoever that woman. But like she gets a really raw end of the deal, and then yeah, then he gets murdered.
Excuse me.
Isn't that the same kind of plot line to the old Spawn movie?
Maybe.
Kind of, yeah. And
He
it's kind of
comes
at the
back.
same time. It's kind of grungy. It's kind of like leather,
Here's the
like
thing.
leather and stuff. But dude, The Crow is so good, and I just feel like it won't like the beginning part. I don't think they'll go because of the culture. I don't think that we live in. I don't think they'll go like super hardcore because that movie is hardcore. Like it's fucking awesome.
Here's the thing to tell if it's appropriate to remake it or not. Is that movie, would it be still as high as it is now if the actor didn't die?
Yes, this is a great movie. He died during the filming of the second one, didn't he? Not the first one.
No, it's
Or
the
did he die
first
in
one.
the
No,
first
it's-
one?
Yeah, I don't because they had to finish.
I think
with
it's at the very
Oh,
end.
yeah, they just
he
stunt
dies.
double or
That's what it was.
something.
That's what it was. I remember that now. I do remember.
I've
Um,
never seen it, but
If you
I
think the
don't know.
movie was going to be good with or without that death, then I guess it's okay to remake it. But if you think like the death made it that much
See,
better,
that's where I am. I think it's. I feel like.
bad sense of words, not better, but you know what I meant. Like
Right. No,
so
I know what you
acclaimed.
mean. I sort of feel the same way where it's like, I saw that review that Trace is talking about where I think it was the original director of The Crow was like, he died making this movie. Like, can't we just leave it as like a tribute to him? And it's like, I guess, but I don't know. It's like,
I'm also just over member culture though.
I don't know. What do you mean? Like people that are like hardcore supporters of one thing, like don't change my thing. It's my thing.
Well,
I
I remember.
I remember.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
I'm just
We're
tired
member
of
berries.
that. Like,
I got you.
let's make something
Member
new or
berries.
build off of something.
That's
like,
my whole thing.
like Star Wars did it okay. Like they built off of what they already had. They changed a lot of
they're
it.
building
but-
it off by like using because like the Force Awakens was literally they make fun of it in the movie a carbon copy of the first Star Wars with the Death Star, but it was like a bigger Death Star.
Yeah.
And then they started building like you said building off but like they were building off with original stories that had nothing to do with the Skywalkers or any of that shit. It was all like
Yeah.
it was like different planets or like different parts of the Empire, and that's what's good because then it not only like is new and original stories, but it like adds to your world. So then you have so much more room to play with.
They were well made too. Like
Yes, yeah, exactly. They're made by someone who is passionate about making a Star Wars story, which is great. And you can always tell when someone's being hacky or they don't really care if they're making like whatever they're making. Like they just don't have any feeling for it, especially if it's a thing that's based off something else.
True.
But like I saw this thing from that Jack Black was quoted as saying like he'd be ready whenever they wanted to make a School of Rock sequel. And I was
Oh,
like,
for sure.
that as well.
fuck no, dude. No.
Dude, I love
You
the
don't think
first
so?
one
It's
so
not gonna
much.
be that good. It's not gonna be good. And I'll tell you what, it might be okay, but this whole like thing of like trying to make these weird 30-year later sequels and all these remakes of old stuff, it's not gonna be the same as the original of these movies are so great because they're like lightning in a bottle. Like you're never gonna do that again. And like things happened. Like there are things that probably happened on the set or off the set that affected the movie the way it is. Like and you can't just like try and like emulate that by just trying to copy it. Or like it's just, you're gonna get the people that are like nostalgic fans, but it's not gonna have like a lasting feeling. Like you want to remake it because it's like it's been around since like 40 years ago and it's still super popular. It's known as one of the greatest, best movies ever. I'm not speaking just School of Rock, just in general. Like it's something that's super great from 40 years ago, and it's still that good. Why would you remake it? Why not use it as inspiration to make something that's similar, or just show the younger? Because they're always like, oh, it's for the younger generation. Just show them the original movie. Like,
Yeah,
just
I
show
feel
them the
like
original. If it's so good, if you love it so much, why try and make it like more relatable to them? Because like, oh, because they didn't have cell phones and back then, so now we have cell phones, so we have to like make it so they have cell phones. Like, no, kids can understand that cell phones didn't always exist.
And then you have the conversation of, we didn't have cell phones back then, son.
Yeah, so it's like, what do you?
We had
what
to
is-
call each other on the telephone, on the wall.
I just don't understand. It
Yeah.
really is. It feels like they're just like trying to just scam people out of their money. Like, hey,
Probably.
you like this thing back then. here's a new version of it. You'll pay for that because it's similar to the thing you love.
Well, I think the worst part is I think it's the people that are driving that.
Well,
I think it's people
is.
that
Oh,
are
yeah.
wanting that.
They've been
And
making
that's the only
things
reason they're doing it
forever.
because they know they can make money off of it.
They've been making remakes since cinema was around.
Yeah, that's true.
Just every
Yeah.
generation has their own set of remakes of movies.
Just drives me crazy.
Yeah. No,
I have
mean,
one I
it's
want to throw
different.
out there.
Go for it.
What about how about a new what's it called? The Yellow Brick Road. What's that movie called?
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard
Did
of
they
Oz.
already do a new one?
Oh.
With James
Is there
Franco?
a new one
Oz?
besides the Wiz? There is the
No,
Wiz.
they did the
No,
Oz
you're
or
talking
whatever
about-
with
you're talking
James
about,
Franco.
James
Yeah.
Franco.
There's a
It's a
Oh,
prequel.
that's a prequel. And
Yeah.
there's
But,
the
like-
new one. There's that movie, the Wiz, not the Wiz, the musical. What's the musical called again? I still haven't seen it. They're making a movie about it. I still haven't seen
Oh, Wicked.
Wicked, which is also a prequel about the witch's perspective. And then
It's
Yeah.
just crazy
James
that
Franco is like
that
a
movie
prequel
was
from
made.
the Wizards. So it's like
Yeah.
that's the same thing as like it's building off of the world.
Yeah, I
And
think
that-
it's been touched on so much though that it probably won't be
like
like.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
It's inspired so many
Well, they
other
did make a
things.
new Alice in Wonderland.
Those are I don't like those.
It's just crazy that movie
Okay.
was made what, like in the 30s?
Was it?
1930.
Yeah,
Tim
6 or
1936.
something?
Tim Burton should do Wizard of Oz.
He really should. That'd be fun to watch.
That's
The
a
books,
movie
the
that
books are,
I would
I
be
have the
okay with
books on
this
my
remake.
phone. The books are insane. There's a lot going on in the world of Oz, besides just what is in the Wizard of Oz. Well, there's also the Wizard of Oz. There was a sequel made of the Wizard of Oz, like a
The Wizard
TV
of Oz
movie?
2,
No,
Ozzy.
back in the '80s or maybe it was the '70s.
Back to
Uh,
Oz. Back to.
Back to Oz, maybe.
No, Back to Kansas,
There's,
I
like-
think.
It was back to something, I think.
Back to the Future 2.
Oh, that's what it was with the train.
Oh, Back
No.
to the Future 2? Oh.
I don't remember, but
I just said that
Return
was
to
a guess.
Oz.
is it Return to Oz? That one's creepy. It's a creepy one.
Oh,
Ugh.
I'm also
Yeah,
thinking
you've
of
seen the pictures of the guys with the spindly
Supernatural.
arms, aren't you?
Yeah, the
Supernatural did like a season with Oz too, and that makes me think like a lot of things have been done with it, but it's like that was just one TV show. So
This show is literally
Dorothy
called
comes
The Mellow
back
Brick
and she's
Road.
like a badass.
yeah, dude, she's crazy.
90% of this show is inspired by the Wizard of Oz. By the way,
Oh,
I know. I
thought
hate
you were
that
going to
I
say
couldn't think
Supernatural.
of what it was
the
called.
Mellow Brick Road.
Oh
But
yeah,
our
I
whole
guess that
thing.
makes sense.
Here's the thing, though.
Oh,
We're
I
doing
get
our-
it now. I just now got
Yeah.
that.
But we're doing our own original thing here. We're not copying Yellow Brick Road because everyone's going down the Yellow Brick Road. We're going the opposite way. If anything, we're copying off Robert Frost, the poet, The Road Less Traveled. And then
Yeah,
10%
there's no flying
Alice in
monkeys over here.
Wonderland, Random Imagination, LSD, Bad Fever Dream Trip. That's the other 10%. Wizard of
Oh.
Oz, and then it's other, like, because then we talk about, like, foreign objects getting inserted places.
You said that.
I did say that twice.
You've brought it up every time, actually. Yeah.
I know, I can't stop thinking about it.
Nope.
It literally is like, it haunts my dreams.
The new Fallout show is coming out next month.
That's gonna be cool.
I
Here's
sure
the other
hope
thing,
so.
though. I was thinking about this the other day, too, with movies and games. Like, they get, like, or games that get turned into movies or shows and stuff like that. Why can't we just let things just be their own thing? Like, why can't
I don't
books just be
mind.
books? Why can't, like, why
I
can't you
don't
just make, like, shows can just be a show? I mean, I guess a show can have a movie that's, like, a continuation of, like, there's, like, an after effect. And then
Books are
like,
rough
why can't
one.
like video games just be video games? Like if you want someone to enjoy this video game franchise you've created, this world you've created, why not just let them play the game? Why do they have to? Why you make a show? I guess because it makes money.
Because then people
You
have
make
to
money
buy
and
a
it-
console
you have to
and
spend
then
the
buy
money
the game.
somewhere and all that shit. It's always money. It always goes back to money. Drake
The
Bell
answer
got
is
raped at
always money.
Nickelodeon and no one said anything because it was all about money. 'Cause
Stop
the guy-
bringing it
guy
up.
Yeah.
made a bunch of money off of it, and they were like, "We can't tell this pedophile he's a pedophile because the pedophile
You
makes
keep
all the
bringing
fucking
it
money
up.
for us." It just pisses me off, Mason. I'm fucking
I
mad.
I like-
understand that.
I like when our fearless host here asks us a question and then just rants the answer back to himself
We all
before
say we do
any
this.
of us say a word.
I sit
We're all-
alone.
But you're exactly
a lot
right,
thinking
though.
about
It is
these
money.
things, going through the
Yeah.
arguments in my head. So
I'm
It-
pretty fine with the video games turning into movies though, because some of them have been doing pretty well.
they've been
What
doing
about the
well
Yeah, I
original
like that.
Doom movie? Doom?
Yeah.
Oh
with The
man,
Rock?
And then,
It-
like, if we
yeah,
want
dude,
books to stay books,
good
then we
point,
wouldn't
Kenny.
have any of the Harry Potter movies, and we wouldn't have the Dune
books are
movies,
better.
and we wouldn't have Lord of the Rings.
Books are better.
That's
I understand that we wouldn't have Star Wars.
The books are so good. But there's,
We wouldn't
I'm
have
just
Star
saying,
Wars
if we
if
didn't have
Dune
any
wasn't
of
a
those
thing.
movies, then we wouldn't have any new movies
that's
now.
true. If we didn't have any of those, if we
So-
didn't have the Star Wars movies, we wouldn't have the Star Wars books.
If we didn't have
Some.
Dune,
No,
we
there was
wouldn't have
definitely
Star
books
Wars.
before the Star
Not
Wars
true.
movies, though.
Not Dune, which is what Star Wars is ripped off.
That's what I said.
How about this then?
I'm glad.
Let's
Kenny
flip it
stands
the
for
other
that.
way.
Glad you're an ally, Kenny. The Dune ally. Root Duners, stand up. No, stand up. You can say something.
Wait.
Is there any video games right now that you would like to see turned into a movie or TV show? Because The Last of Us was great, I thought.
Yeah, it was really
Um,
good.
Uncharted was
Oh, I've
fun.
seen that.
Like if you've played the games and seen the
Oh, you
movie.
should definitely watch The Last of
I
Us.
haven't played the game either, though.
Oh,
I'd rather play the game.
yeah,
You
that's
probably
one of
don't
those
need
things.
to, but
Yeah,
That's
they
the
said
thing,
you could
though.
either play the game or watch the show. But if you watch the show, you don't need to play the game because the show is pretty much the game.
Are they
Such
doing
a
a God of
waste.
War
That's
movie?
such a
Or did I
waste.
just dream that?
God of War would be a
Oh, that would be
crazy movie
sick.
Dream
franchise.
I wanna
that.
say-
You dream
I wanna
that for
say they're-
sure.
Trying to do it, or I seen like a fan thing. Or
It wouldn't
Oh,
surprise me if they tried to do
God.
it.
I think it was The Rock,
um,
maybe, or something.
No, I wouldn't
Ew,
watch
I
it.
sure
I'm not
hope
gonna
not.
watch it.
Okay, yeah, I'm out. I'm
That
out.
fucking ruined
sure
it,
hope
dude.
not.
Holy
Maybe
shit.
I don't know. I might have just dreamed.
I like The Rock, but not for that.
Not for that.
I don't know what video game I would like there to be. I mean, I'm glad that they're doing Fallout. That would be fun.
Pikmin would be a
I think
cute
that's a fun
show.
concept.
Pikmin would be a cute show.
Hey,
Pikmin.
I know
yeah.
a good sequel. That
Pikmin,
was
yeah, I think it'd be cute. It'd be like silent, like a silent show. I'd like that.
Yeah.
the Jumanji movies were okay. I think.
I
Yeah.
didn't watch the new one.
The original Jumanji movie was fire.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, I
Jumanji
love
is
the
great.
original.
Did you guys ever play Zathura? Or watch
Yeah,
it?
but that was a
Oh,
good.
yeah,
that was
yeah,
a good
yeah.
movie.
Sequel. That's a fun movie.
That was
Actual
cool.
Sequel, yeah.
I like that
I
movie.
got a video game I would love to see as a show, but nobody would ever touch it. Portal.
Oh yeah,
I
that
think
would be
that
a
would
fun
be the
show.
Hey, Chris,
Dopest
It would be
show
an
ever.
interesting show.
Chris, you know what I thought you were going to say?
yeah.
Series. Abe's Odyssey.
Oh wow,
Abe's Odyssey as a series would work. That could work.
that would be, dude.
You
The
munch
the
in
niche
there.
audience there. That'd be tough, but I would love it.
That'd be a weird show. It would not do well critically
Yeah.
because it'd be like, this show looks weird as fuck.
Yeah, if you didn't play the games, people would be like, "What is this nasty creature on my?" But dude, like the whistles, like like if that was on the show, I'd
And all the
freak out.
farting, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
You guys don't know
people
what
would
we're
love
talking
it.
about, but it's a fun
No.
game.
Never
You
played
guys-
it.
If you guys know Abe's Odyssey, you better fucking hit me and trace up because that shit
Yes.
is so
I
much fun.
l-
I
Yeah,
will
no one's going to hit you up.
100%. Fucking doubt it, bro. Because the fans are out there, the Oddworld fans. It's because of us, the fans, that the new Abe's Odyssey, new and tasty, got made. I donated to that fucking fundraiser. We got it made, and it's the best version of the game. It's all updated. It's beautiful. Great game.
And there's an even newer game than that, and nobody played it. So
Wasn't the World of Warcraft movie pretty good?
The World of
Yep.
Warcraft movie's pretty good. The Dungeons and Dragons
Uh,
movie was pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I did watch it.
World of Warcraft. No, I'm thinking. World of Warcraft was okay. Could have been better.
Dungeons
I
and
liked how they
Dragons
had.
was good.
I liked how they
Uh,
had like the.
It'd be fun if they
storyline for
made
World
a.
of Warcraft, but yeah, the Dungeons and Dragons movie was way better.
It'd be fun if they had made a like a Call of Duty game, but they made it like gamer, like the
that
movie
would be
Gamer.
pretty cool. Yeah, they should make it. Yeah, see, that'd be kind of cool. Make a movie like Gamer. I think we talked about that.
The
like,
Gamer was
a week or so
Gamer was
ago.
actually I feel like that's a very underrated movie. I feel like not a lot of people have seen that movie.
It's fun.
I
as
thought it was
fuck.
more like Sword Art Online, the anime.
That's a
Oh
good-
man,
okay,
good
that's
anime.
A great anime. That's
It
a
is,
good
but it's
anime.
kind of creepy.
Good first
Same
half
time.
of an anime. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes,
oh,
thank you.
anime gets creepy.
Good first half of the anime. Once it gets to the fairy part, I don't like it
Yeah,
as much.
Well, it's got stuff in the first season too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's anime. Anime's
First season's
creepy.
So good.
And well,
Like I wouldn't want
Anime's
that. That wouldn't.
creepy.
I could see them trying to make that into a live action show.
I think you could. I think that would be a fun idea.
That
Like
would
that's
be
a very
idea,
fun
especially because
idea.
the whole VR, like something like Sword Art
Yeah,
Online, would be good. Like Ready Player.
That would
One,
also be a fun game to play.
between Ready
like-
Player
It
One.
would be.
Oh, dude, I would so. I think I told Kenny this. I would so play Sword Art Online. I'd buy it first day, but I would never play it. I would wait a whole year before playing it because I just.
I might try it first day.
See, that's where they get you. That's where they get you.
Be like,
I'd
oh,
probably
they're
do
just
it.
gonna hook me up in the real world in a hospital bed, and I can't get out. Oh
Oh
no!
no, I get to.
I don't have to worry about the real world anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no, this
Dude,
sucks. I guess
that
I'll
shit's
just stay in
great.
the first town.
And have a nurse feed me all day. Oh
Yeah.
no, this
I
sucks.
joined.
Oh.
I joined second day after they said you have to stay.
I'd wait like a week
If you
actually.
die in the game,
A
you
year
die
would
in
be
real
way
life.
too much.
I go to the store, get it.
Yeah.
Would you try to like beat the game, or would you just stay at the
No.
first level? In,
I
like, the
would
market
be
area?
so super cautious. I would probably just do like the World of Warcraft strat on South Park and
There
just
you
like
go.
stay in the beginning level until I could max level.
Yeah, I would probably try and if I saw they were making a sort of online game, which I think they already are. I would try and get into the beta testing, so I'd already be super powerful by the time it came out.
That's what helped him.
That's what helped him, right? There you go.
That's what helped him.
Yeah, I guess if I had to choose a game that could be made into a movie, I would choose Mad Max, the game, because it's already a fucking dope franchise of movies. And the game is...
I'm surprised it's not a game.
So, it is a game, and it's one of my favorite
There is a
games.
game.
It's one of my
Okay.
top
It's cool.
10. It's in my top 10 for sure. It's so much fun. Could be top 5, not gonna lie. Could be top
I don't
5.
know what
It's fun.
game series would be a fun like movie though. Especially ones that I've played. Like I said, I think the Fallout or like Skyrim universes would be really fun to explore.
Yeah.
Skyrim would be fun.
What about Legend of Zelda?
They're going to make that a movie soon.
As
They're going to
long as
make
Link
all
doesn't
those
talk.
Nintendo movies.
Link
They're
can't
going to
talk.
all make those Nintendo.
It's gonna be live
games
action
into-
though, or like
No, they're going to
Ooh,
do like the
probably
Super Mario
animated.
movie.
okay.
They
'Cause
should
I
be-
think-
Yeah.
That'd be
I
fun.
think they're going to have like a
Well, fun, sorry.
Marvel like universe like Avengers movie, but I think they're going to do it with Smash Bros. I sure hope so. Anyway, I think that would be awesome.
Yo,
Ooh, my heart
that's
just
the
started
greatest
racing.
idea
My heart
ever.
just started racing right now.
Well, I feel like that's the only reason they
Makes
started with
sense.
that. I think
already did- and they already
I
had
think
a
they
movie.
tried. Dude, I sure hope Kirby.
A Kirby
Kirby's
show?
my favorite
Kirby show?
character.
Kirby movie. Kirby show.
Yeah, I
Kirby
mean,
movie.
either one is fine. Like, I don't think he doesn't talk. I don't think he's just going to suck stuff up and
Mr.
take
Bean
powers.
didn't talk that much, bro, and he's like a fucking legend across the world.
No, I'm just hoping that's how it's going to be. So I think they're definitely doing more because the Mario movie did really well. They're definitely doing a Yoshi movie because they teased that at the end of it.
Oh, dude.
Or they're just gonna bring him into the
Yeah,
next-
they at the very end of it after the credits, they just have a Yoshi egg, but it's in New York. So they're
Yeah.
going to have like Yoshi hatch in New York.
Ooh.
And then
I really. am
they're going to do a
glad-
Peach thing. They're going to do a Bowser thing. Oh, with Jack Black as Bowser, they're going to keep riding that train.
All in all, I don't want a School of Rock 2. It'll probably happen. It'll probably have the entire original cast. I'm not excited about it.
I don't want the whole
I
original
love Jack
cast.
Black. I would. Okay, this time I really would kill an interview for Jack Black if he had asked me to be a part of Tenacious D. For sure, I would drive to all your houses right now and do it. If you called right now, I wouldn't even hit pause on the recording. I would just go. And then next thing you know, you're seeing me behind your shoulder on the camera. So that's where I'm at with Jack Black. Yeah, now that the business is taken care of, why don't we go ahead and wrap this show up in the world's most complicated bow, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm playing out a Hitman, so it's just the fiber wire, or the earphones. The people they use wired earphones. That's why they made them wireless because too many people were being assassinated with fucking headphones.
Yeah, a lot of deaths with wired headphones for sure.
At least in my Hitman games, if I happen to find them. So yeah, why don't we go around the circle here? Let's go
You wanna do
counterclockwise.
quote?
We're gonna go
that quote?
against. Oh, do I do? Wait, is it quote first? No, we do socials first, then quote.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it goes socials, quote, and then buy.
10 for.
Yeah, so let's go counterclockwise. We're gonna start with Trace.
You can find me at TJ Projects on Facebook. You can buy a shirt, buy a hoodie. Come check out the wood projects. I've been a little slow lately, but yeah, check out Mason. He's always rocking it. And
Very comfy.
yeah, Cheetah Projects on Facebook. Come check it out.
Hell yeah, I just forgot something, so I'm gonna exit for a second, but Kenny, you go ahead.
Okay. Instagram, you can find me, Kenny_Smithy33. Trying to build up my followers back that I lost. Follow me, please. Thank you.
Don't follow the other one. If you watch old episodes, don't follow that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get rid of him.
Report that one.
You can find me on Instagram, Mason Greenwell 52 on there, and also Threads. And then that other place, TikTok, M Green Wee on there.
I thought that
M
was
Green
banned.
Wee.
Isn't that banned?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
heard that was going bye-bye. Is that
Yeah.
not true?
What?
We just started. Is it because
TikTok?
our clips are too popular on there? Is that what's going on? They were like, this isn't fair to other people, other creators.
Yeah.
We gotta get rid of China.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I've been. Hey, I've been fucking saying it since the beginning, boys. You can go back in the show. I've been ranting about that fucking app, about it being Chinese, even though everyone knew it was Chinese. And I was like,
It's
they're
only
fucking
like
stealing your
15%
data.
Owned
And-
Chinese by Chinese people.
And the government finally, they're paranoid enough now, on the same level as me. So they're like, we got to get rid of this thing.
Hey, my
TikToks-
dad seen
save the TikToks for your clocks, son.
Except
My
some guy in
dad's
New
seen,
York owns 60% of it.
What'd
my
your dad
dad's seen one of our clips today.
Oh,
on-
really?
Oh, really?
on his For You
Oh,
page.
Which one
Uh-oh.
was
the
it?
algorithm.
Oh, is he user 12766727782?
I think that's exactly him.
That's my
Okay,
favorite
because
one.
he
That's
viewed my
favorite viewer.
profile.
Hey,
That does seem like it would be his.
user 1767682. Wherever Mason said, you're my favorite.
Well, I just made up that number. It was a long number.
I
though.
also made up my number, so.
Nice.
You're
It was
still
the
my-
it was
you
the
right
bar
there.
fight clip about breaking beer bottles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That was a good
So I was
time.
like, that was a couple months ago. But
That
it
was.
popped up on there.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
they
yeah.
still float up every now and then.
Yeah,
so
we do. We're like turds in the pool. Oh wait, those sink.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you're right. We're like
Depends on your
We're
diet.
like loose stool in the pool because it rhymes now too. It's still about poop.
That's not what I want to be. That's not what I want.
Yeah, I've been
It would
called
be
loose.
loose stool. What kind of stool would you be?
Yeah, what kind of? Yeah, I know what kind
Party
of stool
and
Trace is.
enriched with fiber.
Going by Trace's sense of humor, he's corny stool.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
What's up, everybody? You can follow me on Instagram at Van Windsor. You get more shit like that. Oh, I did it again. Oh,
Somebody stop him.
took too many laxatives. That's what my bowels say. Okay. Anyway. Anyway.
Okay, somebody actually stop him.
Yeah, follow me.
I think he stopped himself.
Someone actually called to help. Follow me on Instagram at Van Windsor for clips of the show, announcements of the show, stuff like that. I started picking up trash again. It's getting warm, so I saw a whole case of Coors Light dumped on the side of my road the other day. So I
Yeah,
went and
sorry.
picked it up. That was fun, huh? Because it's fine. You're hydrated, so that's important, I guess.
I don't think you are hydrated.
I have no idea. Yeah, follow me there for that. And if you want to follow the show on Instagram, I actually did change it this time. It's at mbr.pod. Nice and smooth. 6
Yeah.
letters right there. Oh, I just gave it away. If you guys want right now, I could put these on Patreon. They'll probably go on Patreon at some point with some. We're getting new stickers in,
Cool.
and some of them are gonna have QR codes on them. So if you
Oh.
see an MBR sticker out in the wild, you can scan it. It'll take you straight to the page. How cool is that?
Huh.
Fucking join in the future, man. We're like Elon Musk implanting ourselves into people's fucking brains, dude. Except we're not doing that. We're just putting QR codes on stickers, yo. And so, yeah. So once those are out, which we should get in like a week or two, probably the week this comes out, it might be the following week. I'm not really sure. It should be very soon though. So I'll keep you updated. Look for the Instagram pages for that. These right here I have in my hand. You guys can see those. It's a little,
Nope.
wow.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, hilarious.
Whoa.
There we go.
Okay.
So hey Mason, what's up with these? What's with these? I got a bunch of these. What's with these things? Why do they look? What's so weird about these things?
They're backwards. Oh,
Mason.
they're backwards to me.
Mason,
No, you're right.
These are temporary tattoos, bro.
Oh.
These are little stick-em
Yeah.
tattoos, bro. You put them on your hand, put them on your face.
Oh, really?
Put them on your dick and
Okay.
balls, bro. It doesn't matter. They're small enough for you. This one might be a little too big for you, Max. Now that I look at it, but you could probably
Post
it could
your
probably
pictures
wrap.
of your tattoos on Instagram.
Yeah, so if you guys want a temporary Mellow Brick Road tattoo, I'm not gonna sell them. These are free. You guys can have them if you want them. Spread the word of the show is what I want. Just get more friends on the path, you know. So yeah, if you guys want these are free. Message me on Instagram at Van Windsor or just message the show mbr.pod, and they'll be there. And the stickers will be sold on Patreon. So if you're a Patreon subscriber, you'll get a sticker. No worries about that. You're already paying for that. So we promised you stickers a long time ago. Now we're gonna fucking deliver them to you. Not by hand now. Some other person that gets paid way too little is gonna do that for us. But yeah, so if you guys want a temporary Mellow Brick Road tattoo with the, it's a gorgeous tattoo. I mean, I don't know if I can get a little closer. Yeah, there you go. It's got the mushrooms, got the little van on the top, and it says, Mellow Brick Road in cursive. If kids can even fucking read that these days.
Well, I think they brought cursive back.
I hope they did. I like cursive.
Or no, I think you just learned how to sign your name.
I think that's all it is, really. But yeah, message me on there if you want those. Look to the Instagram page for clips, reels of the show. Usually, it'll be like a piece of a longer clip is usually what the reel is. The reel is like a cut up piece of like a longer clip that's probably on YouTube or something. And then go to the Mellow Brick Road YouTube page if you're watching now. What's up? Thanks for watching. Check out our clips. They're fucking funny. I hear they're funny. They're doing pretty well. And if you're watching on Spotify, make sure to follow us. With the question and the weekly poll that we do. We do a different one every week, so make sure to keep track of that. See, am I missing anything? Give us a like, a subscribe. Show your love to all my beautiful friends around me. Well, like
Hi.
Not around me, but like in this part of me. These are where my friends are. There we go.
You like to keep.
No one over here. There's no one on this side of me. But like on this side of me is where my friends are. This is for me over here. Yeah, tell them how much you love them or hate them. I don't care. It's them. But tell me how much you love me. Don't say anything hateful to me. That'll make me upset. Yeah, there we go. Follow us there. And let me finish off the show with a weekly quote from a famous Missourian. This week's famous Missourian, if I can get the right notebook in my hand, is Faye Waltleton. Waltleton? Faye Wattleton.
Wattleton?
Wattleton. Wattleton, I think.
Wimbledon.
First African American and youngest female president of Planned Parenthood back in 1978. Pretty cool chick. Okay. She was that until like 1992, so she ran for a long time. She was pretty dope. Her quote that I have for her is, "The only safe ship in a storm is leadership." That's it, for the show, everybody. Mellow manifestation, everybody. Thanks for joining the path.
Peace and blessings.
Love y'all.
Stay safe out there. That's dumb.
Oh, that's a good one. I like it. It's a good one.
Hey,
that's dumb.
I had a quote I was gonna give you.
Oh, okay, what is it?
I found a guy named Robbie Damond from Chesterfield, Missouri. He's a voice actor.
Okay.
Robbie Ali.
He's a voice actor, and he's in several Nickelodeon programs. He's been Spider-Man in a couple Marvel properties, like lower level Marvel stuff. No, he was in My Hero Academia.
Oh, who was he?
Oh?
It doesn't say.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter then.
It just has like the list of a bunch of stuff that he's done, and a lot of it I've never heard of.
It doesn't say the name.
No, I mean I could probably keep.
It doesn't matter. What's the quote?
IMDb.
I found a quote that he did, and it was like he was doing some interview with two other voice actors, and so this is kind of the middle of a conversation. But he said, "It's so funny. In all of our creative life, we're all musical, and we've never taken the time to bring it together. And I think that's because most bands break up, and we're too deeply invested to break up with each other. We're waifus for Lifeu."
Hell yeah! I like that.
I love that.
We're waifus for Lifeu.